Hi, it's Councilman Hammoud, and I'm here today with Samir Deshpande from the Dearborn Department of Public Health. We're here to talk about some of our new initiatives, including air quality monitoring. So Samir, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of, what got you into public health and why the city of Dearborn?
Sure, absolutely. My name is Samir Deshpande. I'm the Environmental Health Manager for the city of Dearborn. That means I'm thinking broadly about environmental policy, environmental justice issues across the city. I'm originally from the west side of the state, don't hold it against me, the Kalamazoo area, but ultimately what got me into public health is my background is in science. I was a chemist out of undergrad. I worked in science communication and health communication, and what really struck me in those fields was the depth of the relationship between the zip code that you're born into and the outcomes that you're likely to face. Education, economic attainment, quality of life. And that's wrong. That shouldn't be that way, and I wanted to do something about it.
Yeah, we really appreciate your initiatives. I know you're one of our most senior Department of Public Health employees, so you've been with us for a little while. So can you tell us a little bit more about this air quality initiative and kind of what residents can expect and what's the value that people are going to see out of this new initiative?
I'm sure it will not come as news to Dearborn residents that air pollution is an issue in our community. Poor air quality can have health impacts, it can decrease educational attainment, it can has economic impacts because people can't get to work. So it's really a big problem and something we wanted to do something about. Our first step was trying to put information in the hands of residents. So through our partnership with Just Air, a Michigan-based environmental startup, we've installed 10 air quality monitors throughout the city of Dearborn with the intention of putting that information at your fingertips. These monitors take live, up-to-date readings that's available to you on a website at any time with no paywall, no need to sign in. Additionally, on top of that, you can sign up for text alerts so that when a monitor in your area is reading poor air quality, you'll get an alert informing you of that, as well as an alert letting you know when the air is safe again and it's safe to go back outside.
So as someone who suffers from asthma myself, I know that air quality and understanding how it is that day is very important. I mean, I think you remember, and we all remember the wildfires that happened last year. I mean, those were very poor air quality days, and it was quite obvious. But sometimes it's not so obvious to people. So, I think it's very helpful that you guys have these localized monitors that, are addressed to specific neighborhoods. Can you tell us a little more? So you worked with this contractor to come up with a new solution, I heard, that actually informs you on the spot what the air quality is like. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. We're trying to put this information at your fingertips. We're trying to make this information as accessible as possible so that you can make a decision of, should I go for a run? Should I send the kids to soccer practice? Should I have my tea at the park? Part of that is through this online dashboard that you can check at any time. Part of that also is through currently 1 out of the 10 monitors as a pilot, but we're planning on expanding that to the entire network, is a light that's attached to the air quality monitor that will actually show you, as you're walking by, the air quality that's color-coded so that you don't even have to wait for a text. You don't need to check the website. As you're walking by, you'll have that information available to you.
So Samir, one of the things that people often ask us about, especially anytime we put up monitors in the city, is what kind of data is being collected and where's that information going to be stored and how it's going to be used.
So these monitors are only collecting air quality data, and they are only collecting some assorted weather data. So no resident should feel any privacy or safety concerns from having these in their neighborhood. One thing I'll add is that if you're signing up for alerts, the only information that you have to provide is a phone number, because that's how we get in touch with you. Everything else, zip code, name, that's all optional. That's purely up to you if you want to provide that information or not.
Yeah, I think things like that are helpful. I know that the city of Dearborn right now is also considering a bulk storage ordinance specifically to address air quality. So, as we continue moving forward in this administration, I appreciate your guys' partnership and help with also giving us ideas on how to address the actual air quality and not just monitor it. So I think we're going to be using some of these monitors to test even the efficacy and the effectiveness of the solutions that we're trying to find at a more broad city level. Is there anything that you'd like to add as far as DPH initiatives or other things you guys have coming down?
Absolutely. I mean, this is by no means the only thing that we're working on to try to improve the air quality in the community. As you mentioned, we're looking at ordinances, but everything is on the table. And what's really exciting about this program is that this is our first step, not our last step. This is the city's data. That means that we can use it to ask the questions that we are interested in. What are the specific pollutants that are of concern in a specific area? We can use that information to identify, okay, which policy solution should we take? And then we can use the data, our data, to see if we made a difference or not.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. I always appreciate a data-driven approach, and I appreciate your time. Thank you for coming out here today with us. You can check on the local air quality in your neighborhood at any time. Check out justair.app or justair.app, and you can navigate to your local Dearborn dashboard. This was Councilman Hammoud with another council in your community, and hopefully we'll see you next time.